Kamala Harris wants to change the rules of the debate, and Trump threatens to back out. He will do the debate. I predict there will be a debate. Welcome to John Mike Keene. This is where we do the news right. Why doesn't Kamala Harris want a debate? Well, let's look at the last time she got demolished by Tulsi Gabbard.
Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place. That impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
They had to pick her up off the sidewalk with a spatula.
She's now pulling a Biden and going AWOL for debate prep. 4 days straight of debate prep. The last time a Democrat over-prepared for a debate, they got knocked out with one punch. And debate prep might not be going very well, because suddenly her handlers want to change the rules.
Kamala does not come off like a quick student, a quick study. Here's Paul Zipula. Harris Wall's senior advisor, Ian Sams, wants to change the debate rules to help Kamala because the debate, Joe Biden got so annihilated under those rules that he dropped out of the race.
Vice President thinks that the American people deserve a real debate where the candidates can go back and forth in real exchanges to talk about the issues that matter and to respond in real time to what you would see from President Trump, outlandish lies and attacks. And so we want that opportunity for the American people to see Donald Trump for who he is. Not censored, not muted, but the unfettered guy that he is going to be if he becomes president again, especially now that we know that the Supreme Court has given him the authority to have unfettered power.
I do believe there's going to be a debate. But I would tell President Trump and his team to keep the same rules from the Joe Biden debate. And let me be very clear as to why. The reason why Kamala Harris wants to change the rules now to have open microphones is because she wants to interrupt Donald Trump.
Now, that's how she's going to throw him off his game. And that's how she's going to fix her own, is just keep the attention on her interrupting the debate instead of what she has to say.
But when I looked at the hostility of that, I said, why am I doing it? Let's do it with another network. I want to do it. You know, I won because of debates. Ask Biden. But I won because of debates. I want to do debates. But she, the head of ABC, is her comrade's best friend. You know that, right? They like husbands and the whole thing. What kind of a deal is that? I want to have a fair debate. And, you know, they can ask me tough questions. I don't mind. I think I've heard them all from you. I hear them every day. But I think it's very unfair. The single worst network for unfairness, and I think ABC is a disgrace.
I used to be the president of ABC, and since I've been relegated to the mailroom, boy, they've really gone to poop.
They want Harris to be able to sit down at a table and want her to be able to bring notes. Now, if I was Kamala, I'd want to forget the last 4 years, too. But she can't bring cheat sheets to a debate.
So we're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. They also want to change the rules. You know, the deal was we keep the same rules. Now all of a sudden they want to make a change in the rules because she can't answer questions. Why doesn't she do a couple of question answer? Why doesn't she do something like I'm doing right now? She can't talk. We can't have another dummy as a president, okay? We cannot have a dummy. And the people from Vietnam agree with that.
She wants to be able to create a spectacle out of this debate, which would prevent her from actually being forced to discuss public policy, discuss her positions in detail. She wants to create some sort of moment, some sort of YouTube spectacle that can be replayed so she can hide behind the debate as opposed to talking about the policies that impact the American people.
She doesn't want to debate policy. She doesn't even know what her policy is. She's gone against her own position so many times.
Same rules and same specifications. And I think that's probably what it should be. But they're trying to change it. The truth is they're trying to get out of it because she doesn't want to debate. She's not a good debater. She's not a smart person. She doesn't want to debate.
And the way they're campaigning, the only way the American people will get a straight answer about her policy positions and the thought process behind them, and that's very important, the thought process behind them, is if she actually has a very clear debate with Donald Trump, where both people have an opportunity to express themselves without being interrupted, whether it be by the moderators or by the opposing person.
Kamala also wants to unmute the mics. 2 weeks ago, Harris said the debate was over, and it was time for Trump to man up. Now she's throwing last-second curveballs, ripping up the rules. Is she trying to weasel her way out of this?
Yes, she wants to weasel her way out of this. They'll look for any excuse and they'll blame it on Trump and call him a chicken if he doesn't do it.
The stakes are high because a debate would be the first time Democrats lose control over their anointed one. She's on her own for 90 minutes, live, in front of the whole country. No script, no notes, no Oprah, no Obama.
This is where we find out if she can put 3 words together and form a sentence. She's going to look really bad, like the limited vocabulary, low concept individual that she is, propped up by the media. I'm John Mike Keene.